This broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. This broadcast will begin in 2 minutes. This broadcast will begin in 1 minute. This broadcast will begin in 30 seconds.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
1 second from half court. Jumping for joy.
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh,
Did he bring it in?
he did.
It is.
Caught!
This broadcast is a production of the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Hiller Hall on the campus of Trinity High School. Coming up shortly and maybe a couple of minutes early, it's the Hiller Holiday Classic Championship game featuring last night's winners, Avonworth and Trinity. Hi everyone, I'm Bob Gregg along with Tom Drakely here in the booth. Jason Tennett's our floor director heading up our Green Sports crew. Brett Gambita and Noah Tennant on camera. Sid Vicious producing in our downtown Washington studios. A few minutes ago in the third place game, Cannon McMillan beat Albert Gallatin 55-36. Last night, Avonworth got off to a slow start against Canon-Mac, ultimately trailing by 12 at the half and still by 6 after 3. But relentless defense and Evan Lutzenheiser's break up on a late 2-on-1 break for the Big Macs gave the Antelopes a win over Canon-Mac. Trinity, on the other hand, sprinted past Albert Gallatin, holding the Colonials to a single point in the first quarter, and Trinity never looked back. Andrew Selway pumped in 18 points, 10 of them in the opening period, to lead the Hillers. Coverage today on the WJPA Sports Network is brought to you in part by Washington County College Center, operated by Community College of Beaver County. By Slovenian Savings and Loan, big enough to serve, small enough to care. By Good Orthodontics, excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics. By Freedom Transit, take the bus and skip the hassle. Log on freedom-transit.org for details. By First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, people you know, people you can trust. And by CNX Dreamfields, making your dream field come true. Both teams come in at 3-6. Trinity snapping a 3-game losing skid with last night's win over Albert Gallatin. Avonworth coming in with the win over Kanamak last night, their third win in their last 4 games. We'll check the starters for you when we come back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
Slovenian Savings and Loan is here for your life, your future, and your dreams. While life's pace seems to get faster and faster, Slovenian Savings and Loan still stands by its traditional values of honesty, integrity, and building personal relationships. Enjoy all modern conveniences to make banking easy, combined with a down-to-earth, face-to-face way of doing business. Slovenian Savings and Loan on Boone Avenue in Strabane. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. At Slovenian Savings and Loan, they understand you want convenience.
Orthodontics isn't just for children. Orthodontics is for everyone. Choose Good Orthodontics. Doctors Bob and Ron Good and Dr. Cullen Doyle are board-certified specialists in orthodontics and facial orthopedics. Good Orthodontics has offices in Mount Lebanon, Washington, and Pleasant Hills. See all the good a simple smile can do. Call Good Orthodontics, 724-225-1114. Excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics.
Welcome back to Hiller Hall. Again, we were supposed to tip off at 3 o'clock. Then as soon as the third place game ended, they put 10 minutes or 12 minutes up on the clock and ran that down to 10. And we thought we were going really early. And then they put that on hold because the all 3 game officials, 2 of them were here, 1 was not. And so we're actually going to tip off somewhere around the 2:50 mark when we thought we would be getting on the air. Here are your starters. First of all, for Alec Ferrari's Trinity Hillers, 6'4" senior Anthony Georgie, 5'11" junior Ian McYanko, 6'2" junior Chase Kostelnik, 6' sophomore Andrew Selway, who pumped in 18 last night, and 6'2" senior Jonah Williamson. For Joe Frank's Avonworth Antelopes, it'll be 5'11" senior Carson Bellinger, 5'9" senior Luca Neal, 6'3" sophomore Jaden Jones, 6'1" senior Evan Lutzenheiser, and a 6'1" senior Thomas Werner. Tip-off in the championship game of the Hiller Holiday Classic when we come back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Freedom Transit's Pittsburgh Metro route services park and rides in Washington and Canonsburg, including Bow Street and South Point to downtown Pittsburgh. Conveniently use the Freedom Transit app to pay for your bus fare. Freedom Transit cards also available at the Washington Transit Center. Our riders enjoy a car-free commute, avoiding traffic and parking. Downtown stops include Gateway Center, Boulevard of the Allies, Smithfield Street, and East Busway.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and keep the warm and cozy in. Visit a loan officer today or apply anytime online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Avonworth Antelopes come in at 3-6. Avonworth lost their first 5 games. And again, the extended football run for Avonworth, and a number of these players part of that football championship team. Then wins against Hopewell and South Fayette, lost to Quaker Valley in section, and beat Canon-Mac last night despite trailing by 12 at the half. Avonworth in the last 90 seconds took the lead and did not give it back. For Trinity, a 1-3 start. The only win in the first 4 was against West Mifflin. Losses to Canon-Mac, Elizabeth Forward, and South Allegheny. Then beat Bethel Park to open section play before losses to Thomas Jefferson, Baldwin, and Peters Township, all on the road, all in section. And then beat Albert Gallatin comfortably last night, 62-24, to get into our championship game here this afternoon. Following the game, we'll recognize our player of the game, brought to you by Washington County College Center, operated by Community College of Beaver County. All 3 game officials are on scene. Referee is Mark Wise, and the umpires are Matt Martin and John Jenkins. Big night last night for Andrew Selway, Jonah Williamson with 15 in support, and those two pumped all that stuff in early on, and the Hillers got after that one in a hurry and never really looked back.
Well, and they shot it pretty well, Bob. I thought Trinity had a pretty good shooting percentage from the floor, and when you get out in transition and you have open looks, you knock those down, and they had a great evening. And tonight, I think they're the better team of the two, but then again, I thought Canon-Mac was a little better than Avonworth, but boy, they're tough kids, and they play tough basketball, and like you said, some of those football guys are rounding into shape, and they're back on the floor, and I think that's going to benefit them as the season goes on. And
the Lutzenheiser steal to break up the 2-on-1, leaving the Big Macs without even a shot.
Yeah, and that to me was, we mentioned earlier, was the critical play of the game. I mean, it was a huge turning event because I think that puts Can-McMillan a nice little cushion with only a couple of minutes left in that game. Well, tonight we'll see how, or this afternoon we'll see how this rolls.
Set to get this one underway. Ball in flight, and Avonworth controlled the tip, but the ball stolen away by Jonah Williamson.
Nice steal by Williamson early on.
Hiller set up in front court. Chase Kostelnik, foul line extended, feed to Williamson, guarded closely by Jaden Jones.
Oh, they're going to guard him.
Ian McYanko brings it near side to Kostelnik. McYanko goes through. Williamson takes a bounce pass, gets a screen from Georgie, keeps the drive going. Williamson, a little push shot up with right hand, comes up well short.
Yeah,
and a rebound for Avonworth.
Little stumble there before he didn't get his feet under him.
Thomas Werner serves an air ball 3 from the near corner. Controlled on the weak side by Lutzenheiser. Antelopes will set up their half-court offense now after that quick miss and rebound. Second chance opportunity here.
Trinity in the 2-3 zone again to start.
Bellinger brings it near side to Jones. Back between the circles and a whistle. And a 3-second violation, and Lutzenheiser got parked in the paint.
Did you say 3-second violation?
Yeah, well, and you know, in today's game, if you get a 3-second violation call, it's probably 8 or 9.
He never left the paint.
Well, and the officials are looking in and out, and when you look back the third time and the guy's still there, you got to call it.
Yeah, and I know they don't want to call it, but, I mean, you have to in that situation.
6:45 to play, opening quarter, scoreless here in the championship game. Hillers with the basketball. McYanko near side. Selway gets knocked down, and it'll be a 3-shot foul situation.
Yeah.
Foul called on Carson Bellinger.
And one of the cardinal sins of basketball, thou shalt never foul a three-point shooter. Bad defense on that play. And Andrew Selway back to the line. Good free throw shooter.
Selway 18 points last night, 10 in that first quarter. Pulls the foul shot short.
Just as I said, good free throw shooter. We'll give him one.
Selway hit both of his foul shots last night. Second effort here is too strong. Put those two together, it's 2-0.
Well,
one short, one long.
Did I just say good free throw shooter? No, I think sometimes this happens.
Selway's third effort, 1 of 3 on the trip.
He's shaking his head a little bit. It's okay, young man. Don't let it affect you.
1-0, Trinity leads. Lutzenheiser tries to play it back across the far side to Bellinger, and it's played with the lower extremities intentionally by Chase Kostelnik. Layman's terms, that's a kick.
Yeah, it was a field goal kick. I'm going to make a comment, Bob, based on last night and early on tonight. I really think Trinity's improving, and I think they're going to make a run to try to get a playoff spot before this is all said and done.
Lutzenheiser's bounce pass is tipped by 2 different Trinity players. Ian McYanko looking at his hand, right hand, he blocked that.
He had that. Good anticipation by McYanko.
Antelopes get set up in front court. Lob down low, catch, trying to go up and score is Jaden Jones, but he is fouled.
Yeah, I thought the foul occurred actually before by Georgie, but oh, it is on Georgie. Okay.
And it's a floor foul. It is not a shooting foul.
Exactly.
And I think that's what Avonworth was lobbying for, was a shooting foul. And the foul happened well before. An illegal screen set by Lutzenheiser now. He came and ran into the Trinity defender.
They called that on Jaden Jones, I believe. That's what the scoreboard had,
I stand
Bob.
corrected. Wasn't the first time, won't be the last.
Well, again, the illegal screen. They're going to get you. If you're not set, you're going to get a foul call. Oh, stepped out of bounds.
Selway to McYanko and a pushing foul on Luke Neal.
Boy, officials calling it tight early on, huh? I have no problem with that because it's the way it should be called.
You know my thoughts. This is high school basketball.
Yes, not college.
We do not need the old Big East.
Oh, my gosh. I've seen a few of those games already this year.
Williamson to the corner to Selway, dribbles to get open, feeds it back out. Williamson starts a drive, shot knocked out of his hands, high off the window, and comes right down into the hands of Thomas Werner.
Yeah, and again, I thought he lost his balance on that.
3-ball, Luke Neal, that's high off the back, hits the supporting pipe up top. It drops in, but that's out of bounds.
Yeah, and I know Trinity, don't be fooled by the fact that they've missed a couple of perimeter shots. They can make them too, as Kanemak found out last night late in that game.
2.5 minutes in, 1-0 Trinity. McYanko, trouble with the dribble, unfortunate to keep the play alive. Kostelnik's pass back out to the wing to Georgie. Luke Neal saw that from a long way away and came and stole it.
Great anticipation by Neal.
Lutzenheiser work it out to Bellinger. He'll back away from this Trinity 2-3 zone. Right side to Neal. Bring it near side, Werner. Bellinger between the circles. Try to force it into the high post, ball knocked loose, kicked around toward the corner, and sliding and trying to save it is Kostelnik and lost out of bounds.
A good hustle by Kostelnik that time.
Hillers have been close on numerous steals, but just could not corral. Were able to tip the ball, but not corral it.
A couple of subs in for the Hillers too, Bob.
3-ball up and in for Werner.
Now, he didn't shoot well yesterday, but I am telling you, on film, Werner can really shoot the basketball.
Selway dribbles to get open. 18-footer near side, ties the game at 3.
Great use of the shot fake there for young players. What a weapon.
Selway has all 3 points for Trinity. Werner obviously all 3 for Avonworth. 4.5 minutes to play opening quarter. The team's still trying to measure each other.
Exactly. Early in the process here.
Bellinger, Neal, and Werner all beyond the 3-point arc. Tried to look inside to the high post. Werner for 3 again, hits it.
I'm telling you, Bob, I know he didn't shoot it well yesterday, but the kid can stroke the basketball.
6-3 Avonworth with the lead. Couple of trays from Werner, who did not score at all yesterday. Not in, not out. 3-ball pulled up short by Landon Kahn. Rebound lands in the hands of Carson Bellinger for Avonworth. Corner, Werner, 3. Too strong, and the rebound goes to the far side, tracked down by Jaden Jones.
And that's what they did last night very well. Avonworth got a lot of second and third opportunities off of offensive rebounds, Bob.
3:35 to play, first quarter. Antelopes lead 6-3. Luke Neal fights off Andrew Selway to keep that possession. Werner on the dribble out of the corner. His pass to Neal and eventually to Bellinger. Back around, Werner takes the 3 ball. Short, rebound Williamson on the weak side. Dribbles out of a double team. Now leaves a couple of guys trapped in the backcourt. Lob it ahead. Georgie catch, shoot 3. Near side, wide left, no good. Rebound Lutzenheiser. Ahead, feed for the lay into Werner, and that pass is picked off by Camden Proudfoot. Georgie, side of the lane, 8-footer good.
Georgie has a nice little touch on that shot, doesn't he, Bob? He's got good form. He's shown the ability to make shots both from the three-point line and inside the three-point line.
2:50 to play opening quarter. 6-5 Avonworth leads. Championship of the Hiller Holiday Classic on the line. Bellinger, Neal, and Werner pass inside to Lutzenheiser, then down low to Jaden Jones. Nice feed from Lutzenheiser.
Yeah, it really was. It was a great high-low set, and Jones knocked it in.
Back to a 3-point lead for Avonworth. Screen gets Proudfoot open for a 3. Tie game.
Wow, how about that? The Hillers are off to a good start from the floor.
Georgie with the screen to get him open. Tied at 8, second tie. 1 lead change so far in the early going. Bellinger to the right side to Neal. Up top it goes to Jones. Put it on the deck. Tried to take it into the paint. Williamson said, nope, that's not happening. To Neal and now to Bellinger. Trying to get free of Selway. High post jumper partially blocked, but a foul called on Andrew Selway.
Yeah, it was close. Selway's claiming, but I didn't touch him. I think he may have hit the arm.
His first, Trinity's second foul of the quarter. And 2 shots for Bellinger. First shot on the money. Bellinger's first point of the game, had 7 yesterday.
There's the high-low set that was a beautiful pass and score by Avonworth, and the 3-pointer by Kahn. I believe that was Kahn, am I right? No,
yep.
Proudfoot, excuse me.
Bellinger hits both foul shots to give Avonworth a 10-8 lead. Full court pressure by Avonworth. Williamson breaks that, lob over the top to Proudfoot. Selway wide open in the far corner, was calling for the ball, but Proudfoot had really no clear path to get it to him.
Right, the vision wasn't there.
Kostelnik stops outside the low block, feeds it to Selway. Around to Williamson, has Kahn with him in the midcourt, gives it to Kahn. Backs up to the volleyball 10-foot line. Was going to pass, but fortunately kept the dribble going. Dribble drive by Proudfoot. Cut off. Good defense there by Bellinger. Kostelnik drop step, spinorama high off the window, too strong. Rebound drops into the hands of Will Shields. First action of the afternoon for Shields, who had a dozen yesterday. Werner, another 3-ball good.
It's amazing. He didn't make a field goal yesterday, did he, Bob?
3-ball. Kahn nails it.
Well, we got a 3-point contest going on.
13-11. Just under a minute remaining in this opening quarter. 2-point Avonworth lead. Side of the lane, get the ball to Lutzenheiser. Turnaround Jay is wide of the mark, doesn't hit anything, and pulled down by Williamson. Pass back out to Kostelnik, and that was wide of the mark. Kostelnik, I don't think, was expecting a pass there from that point. But the Hillers keep it alive. Kahn brings it near side. Kostelnik catch. Leans into Lutzenheiser. Little floater off the rim, won't go. Kostelnik trying to keep the rebound. Luca Neal saves it and throws it back into Lutzenheiser, who's checking the mouth for blood.
Wow, great save that time. How about it?
10 seconds to play in the quarter. Selway tried to trap Bellinger. He dribbles into the free throw lane. Shot won't go. Rebound for Trinity. Final seconds of the quarter. Selway catch and shoot at the buzzer. High off the window and good. Trinity takes a 14-13 lead on the buzzer beater from Andrew Selway. We're back for the second quarter on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
At Slovenian Savings and Loan, they understand you want convenience. That's why their mobile banking app allows you to bank from anywhere, anytime. They also know there's no substitute for personal, one-on-one service from someone who cares about you and your family. Founded on honesty, integrity, and trust in 1925, and that will never change. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Slovenian Savings and Loan on Boone Avenue in Strabane. SlovenianSavingsandLoan.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Andrew Selway, a 1 to start, a 2 in the middle, and a 3 to finish the period.
How about the bank is open? That was a tough shot. He was running away from the rim, and he knew he had to get it up with the time. And he got his leg in the air, bang.
That was so high off the glass, it was up in the top left corner.
Tell you what, they have found a good one. Some of these young guards Trinity has, they don't play with fear. They're willing to take the ball inside, to shoot it. I really like them, and I think nothing but good things ahead.
Thomas Werner with 3 threes in that quarter to lead Avonworth. 14-13 Trinity with the lead, 2 ties, 2 lead changes in that opening quarter. Lob down low, too tall from Proudfit trying to find McYanko.
And that's where all he had to do, Bob, was take one little dribble to create an angle and bounce pass, and he gets a layup for him.
So the Hillers had the possession arrow to start, but they turn it over. Now the ball played off the leg of Kostelnik, and regardless whether it's ruled a kick, which I think is what we ended up with, but or out of bounds, all works the same. Bellinger deals near side. Jack Crawford on the floor for Avonworth, his first tour of duty. Werner gets the feed, feeds it back out beyond the arc. And now Bellinger takes it back. Near side it comes to Will Shields. He'll put it on the deck, throw it to the bench, and it cannot save it. Ball just wide of the mark intended for Werner.
And I think Shields made a big 3 last night late in that game, if I recall. So they've got some players out there that can shoot the basketball.
Shields off the bench had a dozen.
Yeah, he played well.
In a fourth quarter 3-pointer. 1 of 3 trays in that final period. Straight on 3-ball. Georgie in and out. Coming down to get the rebound is Proudfit. Forced toward the baseline. McYanko floater high off the window won't go. Kept the rebound alive. It's tipped around, and 3 Avonworth players are there. It's going to be Werner tracking it down.
That was a nice move by McYanko, just a little strong off the glass.
Bellinger deals it to Shields. And now back to Bellinger in the midcourt circle. He's going to change the setup. He sends a player to the right and then dribbles to the left, eventually around to Jack Crawford.
Good ball movement here.
Werner, 3-ball. Good.
Oh, my. Warner. Bobby has 4 threes.
16-14. Avonworth back in the lead. 3rd lead change. Strong to the hoop goes Proudfit. Rebound grabbed by Bellinger. Foul called on Chase Kostelnik.
Number 5, Chase Kostelnik, his first. Back in for Trinity, 22.
2 substitutions for Trinity, 1 for Avonworth. 6:13 to play, first half, 16-14 Antelopes in front.
Trinity back to their starters.
Pass tipped, trying to bring it back near side to Will Shields. And now Shields trying to get by Williamson, hangs in the air, misses the shot. Luca Neal busts in, gets the rebound, able to kick it back out. And now Crawford for 3, short. Rebound comes up the lane where Kostelnik clears it. Drive up the near sideline is McYanko to Williamson. Georgie missed the 3-ball from there a moment ago. Spinorama into the paint, walks down the lane, got away with that.
Oh, boy,
but,
did he ever.
Missed the shot. Marco Arlia with a rebound for Avonworth.
Hey, if they're going to let you do that move, my goodness, take advantage.
Into the paint. 2-hand shot up for Luca Neal. I'll check that it was not Neal.
I was number 4, wasn't it? I thought it was. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
No, Neal's not out there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he is out there. It is Luca Neal.
That's what I thought. You called that the beginning.
Yeah.
The beginning of the play. So you had it right.
Yeah, the board's got me messed up there.
Yeah.
18-14 the lead for Avonworth.
Well, I knew this was going to be a tough game. It's not going to be easy.
3-ball flat-footed and a rebound tipped up the lane, and Neal trying to go coast to coast, misses the lay-in, and the Hillers try to save the rebound, and they can't.
Boy, it was a nice crossover move. He just shot it really hard off the glass. No defender around him. He's going to be mad about that.
Baseline throw in for Avonworth. Neal on the left wing, give it back to the thrower in the corner. That's Jack Crawford. Entry pass into the paint. Arlia muscles his way up and around Georgie for the 2. Selway gets the feed ahead. Shot rejected cleanly by Werner, and wrestle for the ball, and going to be called out of bounds on Avonworth as Neal was on the floor and rolled back and hit the baseline.
How about the move by Arlia down on the block? I thought he did an excellent job using his body to shield the defender and then put it off the bankboard.
7-point run for Avonworth from the buzzer beater to end the first quarter. Trinity has not scored 3.5 minutes into this second period.
Well, we saw these droughts last night. I mean, you get those big droughts, Bob, that can really change momentum of a game.
Proudfoot brings it to Williamson. Nobody else on the near side. Ball across to McYanko, and now Georgie for 3. Good line, but too strong.
Oh, it was a good line. I thought that was down.
And doesn't follow, and the ball kicks right back about 3 feet from where he let it fly.
You know, you got to decide at one point when you've missed some perimeter shots. Do you want to keep shooting them, or do you try to get something going to the rim, maybe a post shot, something easy?
20-14, biggest lead for either team. Halfway through the second quarter, Crawford tried to go in, feed it back out. 3-ball won't go. Rebound Karams over top. It's grabbed by Shields. His turnaround, Jay, is good.
Tell you what, Shields is a nice little player, isn't he, Bob?
9-point run. Selway trying to answer with a 3. It's good. First points for the Hillers in this second quarter, and a timeout for Avonworth. 3:43 to play. Second quarter, Avonworth 22, Trinity 17. Back in a moment here on WJPA Sports Network.
Orthodontics isn't just for children. Orthodontics is for everyone. Choose Good Orthodontics. Doctors Bob and Ron Good and Dr. Cullen Doyle are board-certified specialists in orthodontics and facial orthopedics. Good Orthodontics has offices in Mount Lebanon, Washington, and Pleasant Hills. See all the good a simple smile can do. Call Good Orthodontics, 412-344-4663. Excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics.
22-17. Avonworth had gone on a 9-point run. The Hillers get Selway open for a 3-ball, and Joe Frank immediately called for the timeout.
Yeah,
did not like Selway being left alone.
You can't leave him alone. I mean, he's a good shooter. I'd like to see Trinity. I'd love to see Jonah Williamson go on the block once or twice, see him get it into him, if he could work a little magic around the basket.
Avonworth +5. 3:35 to play in the first half. Will Shields for a cutter. Werner trying to muscle his way into the paint. Ball back out to Shields.
Boy, he thought about it, didn't he?
Shields takes it to the high post. Feed to Luca Neal. Gets to the low block. Feed it back out to Werner. Pass is tipped away by Proudfoot, but it ends up to Arlia inside, and he'll lay it on the back of the rim. No good. Nice, strong putback from the weak side for Crawford. Hillers did not get Crawford boxed out. Proudfoot finds McYanko. Back to Proudfoot. Hillers will reset, almost past to Georgie on the wing, and he was cutting to the key.
And they had a nice seal going, Bob, and they missed Williamson under the hoop on the block.
Proudfoot turns it over. Luca Neal for 3. Will Shields for 3 and hits that. And Avonworth, strong second. Williamson goes up with 2 hands but can't get the shot to drop. Werner with the long rebound. 27-17. Avonworth has pushed this lead out to 10 points.
Yeah, this is shocking right now.
Arlia goes to Crawford, bring it back near side to Shields. And now to Neal. Finds a cutter. It's Arlia. Back to Neal. Misses the shot and a foul called late.
Almost as though he was waiting to see if the basket went in. Foul's a foul. I think that's Georgie, right?
Georgie's second, team's second foul. Luke and Neal at the line to shoot 2. Antelopes are 2 for 2 at the line. First shot good. And Avonworth on a 15-3 run.
That's a big one. Last night they were down a dozen at the half.
Neal's second shot in flight, too strong, and Williamson will get this rebound. Proudfoot, Kahn, Williamson. Williamson takes a push on the side of the lane, and Luke and Neal going to pick up his second foul.
Yeah, and that was a nice job that time. He sealed on the lane a little higher than the block, turned immediately when he got the ball and forced the issue, drew the foul.
First foul on Avonworth here in this second quarter. 1:48 to play, 28-17. It's been all Avonworth here in this second period. Williamson saves the inbound feed, backs his way, tries to lean in, kick it back out, moves his pivot foot and call for traveling.
You know, when you turn your back and you start that dribbling, I'd like to see him turn and face before he dribbles and attack the defender.
11-point Avonworth lead, 90 seconds or thereabouts.
Oh, nice back cut.
Feed to the hoop, bucket, and a foul on Kostelnik. Kostelnik picks up his second foul.
That's Will Shields on a back cut. They ran the identical same play yesterday in the game.
Timeout Trinity, 1:31 to play in the half. And Avonworth rolling out now to a 30-17 lead back after the timeout here on WJPA.
Freedom Transit's bus routes service the Washington and Canonsburg areas and extend into downtown Pittsburgh, McDonald, and Monongahela. Children 11 and younger ride free, and seniors 65 and older receive free bus fares on fixed route service. Conveniently use the Freedom Transit app to pay for your bus fare. Freedom Transit cards, also available at the Washington Transit Center. Freedom Transit, connecting people who live, work, learn, and play in Washington County and surrounding areas.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and keep the warm and cozy in. Visit a loan officer today or apply anytime online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729.
Trinity, one field goal in this second quarter, and Avonworth has put up 17 points in the period.
Well, one of the things that Trinity has done is they've shot a lot of threes. They have not gotten anything out of Jonah Williamson, their leading scorer. You've got to run some sets for him, maybe get him on that block, set a couple of screens, some staggered doubles. Got to get him going.
Will Shields short on the free throw, rebound grabbed by Landon Kahn. Williamson cross court to Proudfoot. Proudfoot jump pass to Williamson. Ball fake, take it into the paint, coming on right side and score.
On cue.
Williamson's first points of the game, 30-19. Avonworth leads, 1:10 remaining in the second quarter. Eli Gardner on the floor for the first time for Avonworth.
Yeah, I thought he got away with the travel too.
Gardner brings it left side. It'll be Shields and then back between the circles.
Good ball movement by Avonworth. They're going side to side, player movement, ball movement.
The ball inside Arlia, feed it back out, run toward the hoop. Shields feeds it up top. Again, it's Gardner between the circles. 40 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Very disciplined here.
This possession is now gone over 40 seconds. Shields for three, in and out. Off the rim a second time. Arlia the rebound by Jaden Jones, and he missed in tight.
Wow, did he miss it? He almost broke the bank board.
Williamson crossed the timeline with 20 seconds to go. Proudfit comes up between the circles to join it now. Williamson will keep the dribble alive. Weave handoff to Proudfit. Nobody else moving. Williamson steps back. Three ball is blocked cleanly by Jaden Jones. Not a good look for the Hillers there to close it. They had the ball with 20 seconds to go and only got a blocked shot to finish the half.
Held it too long, Bob.
Avonworth 30, Trinity 19 after 2. Back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
Back and forth opening quarter, buzzer-beating three from Andrew Selway gave Trinity a 14-13 lead, but Avonworth scored the next 9 points to open the second quarter to lead 22-14. Another Selway three made it 22-17, but Avonworth with the 8-2 advantage down the stretch, and they take an 11-point lead into the locker room, 30-19 here at the half. 12 points for Thomas Werner, all from beyond the arc. He's hit 4 3-pointers this afternoon to lead all scorers. Andrew Selway has 9 to lead Trinity. Nobody else with more than a single score. Proudfit and Kahn each have trays. Georgie and Williamson with each with a deuce. On the Avonworth side, I have 7 points for Will Shields, all in that blistering second quarter. And then nobody else there with more than a single field goal for Avonworth. So it's Werner and Shields combining for 19 of the 30. Selway has 9 of Trinity's 19, but more role players getting on the scoreboard for Avonworth. They have 5 different players each with at least 2, and Trinity has a couple of guys with 3 and a couple of guys with 2.
Well, I think, again, this is just an observation, not a criticism. I think the Hillers are relying a little bit too much on the perimeter shot, Bob, and I think they need to get some things going to the basket. You counter that with what Avonworth has been able to do. Granted, Thomas Werner knocked down 4 threes, but the other players, the role players and the substitutes, the other starters, they're getting baskets going to the hoop. I mean, they're driving the ball to the basket, creating some opportunities in tight, doing a nice job. Now, some would say this is a surprise, that they're down like this. But when I watched them yesterday, I could tell this team was well coached. The Avonworth team is a good basketball team. We talked about their football guys getting back into it. They look like they're doing that here this afternoon.
11 points off the bench this afternoon for Avonworth players. Shields leading the way with 7. Crawford has a couple. Arlia with a deuce as well. 11 points off the bench for Avonworth. For Trinity, a couple of trays, 1 each from Camden Proudfit and Landon Kahn. 6 points off the bench for the Trinity Hillers. Just a minute, we'll take a look back to our third place game, won by Canna McMillan. We'll have that for you when we come back here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Slovenian Savings and Loan is here for your life, your future, and your dreams. While life's pace seems to get faster and faster, Slovenian Savings and Loan still stands by its traditional values of honesty, integrity, and building personal relationships. Enjoy all modern conveniences to make banking easy, combined with a down-to-earth, face-to-face way of doing business. Slovenian Savings and Loan on Boone Avenue in Strabane. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthodontics isn't just for children. Orthodontics is for everyone. Choose Good Orthodontics. Doctors Bob and Ron Good and Dr. Cullen Doyle are board-certified specialists in orthodontics and facial orthopedics. Good Orthodontics has offices in Mount Lebanon, Washington, and Pleasant Hills. See all the good a simple smile can do. Call Good Orthodontics, 724-225-1114. Excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics.
Coming off a gut-wrenching final 90 seconds loss, Kenna McMillan sprinted out of the gate against Albert Gallatin 27-10 in that first quarter and rolled on to a 55-36 victory and third place here in the Hiller Holiday Classic.
Played much better, made some shots. I was very pleased with their defensive effort all evening. Maybe that will give Kenna McMillan a little bit of confidence. Hey, they have won 5 games. They are 5-5. That is as many games as they won the entire year last season. So something's going in the right direction. Coach Gutierrez, I know he's demanding. I know he's a tough coach. But you know what? They're responding. And that's what you want to see. And he plays a lot of players. And I thought they had some great efforts. I thought Melo D'Angelo was outstanding today, especially on the defensive end. I thought Blake Simmons was also really good today as well. And finally, Roman Kenneman got going later in the second half. So nice win for the Big Macs. Now for this game, I got to mention this. If I'm Trinity and I'm Coach Ferrari, my first offensive possession, I'm running something to get my big guy a basket. I got to get Williamson off the slide here. He has only taken a couple of shots, Bob. You got to get shots for your best player, and there's no question he's their best player, and relying heavily on a three-point shot can get you beat. Get him around the basket, he'll score for you.
We are at the half where Avonworth has pulled out to an 11-point lead, 30-19 over Trinity. Still to come here on the WJPA Sports Network on our AM side tomorrow. We have the Sun Bowl starting at 2 o'clock. Arizona State takes on Duke. We'll have that game on WJPA AM again starting at 2 o'clock. And we're off for the big New Year's celebration. And right back at you. Start to finish coverage of the 21-team Tri-County Wrestling Tournament from West Green gets underway Friday afternoon at 3. And then we have 5, count them, 5 NFL games here on Week 18. 2 on Saturday via Westwood 1, 2 on Sunday from Sports USA, and then the Steelers Radio Network as the Black and Gold host the Baltimore Ravens with the final AFC playoff spot going to the winner of that game. By the way, since we mentioned ties in the NFL earlier, should there be a tie, the Steelers go and the Ravens don't.
I did not know that. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Steelers are a game up on the Ravens, so a tie would leave them a game up on Baltimore as the season ends. And so if the Steelers win, they go. If the Steelers and Ravens tie, the Steelers go. And if the Ravens win, the Ravens go. And that's about as simple as it gets.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch the game, see how it all unfolds.
So when you read that tomorrow is that Sunday is a must-win game for the Steelers, it is not.
That's right.
It is a must-win game for Baltimore.
Yes, and that makes them dangerous. Well, we'll see. I'm not a football coach, but yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
Second half. When we come back, Avonworth will start with the basketball and an 11-point lead. It's the Antelopes 30, the Hillers 19, here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Freedom Transit's Pittsburgh Metro route services park and rides in Washington and Cannonsburg, including Bow Street and South Point to downtown Pittsburgh. Conveniently use the Freedom Transit app to pay for your bus fare. Freedom Transit cards also available at the Washington Transit Center. Our riders enjoy a car-free commute, avoiding traffic and parking. Downtown stops include Gateway Center, Boulevard of the Allies, Smithfield Street, and East Busway.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and keep the warm and cozy in. Visit a loan officer today or apply anytime online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729.
2 ties, 3 lead changes. The last lead change happened first points of the second quarter when Avonworth went in front 16-14. The Lopes would roll on to a 9-point run to start the quarter and build that at that point to an 8-point lead, and then a strong finish, outscoring Trinity 8-2 down the run to take us to where we are at 30-19.
Bob, I noticed on the Trinity sidelines, Avari Chandler is not dressed and wearing a boot. And I'm trying to figure out, when did he get hurt? Must have been last night, but I didn't see it. I don't recall it.
Avonworth will have the ball to begin the third quarter.
All right, Trinity needs a stop, so it's defense mind first, and then worry about the offense after you collect the basketball. But I know Avonworth is doing a really good job in half-court sets and moving the basketball side to side and getting some quality looks. So going to have to play some defense here for the Hillers.
16 minutes to protect an 11-point lead for Avonworth. Trinity with that much time to try to answer this deficit. Werner trying to back his way in, pass across eventually to Neal. Now Bellinger for 3. It's off the back of the rim. A little push off down low to get to the rebound for Jaden Jones. And then he gets tied up. Held ball possession arrow belongs to Trinity.
Yeah, he fell
Jones,
pretty hard.
I think, pushed to get open.
Sure did. Then he racked his elbow and head on the floor. All right, let's see what we do here in the Hillers in their first offensive possession of the second half.
Ian McYanko jump pass to Williamson, and Williamson fighting to save that. Then I think that's going to be Jones coming over the back.
Yes, it is.
His second foul, team's first of the third quarter. And Trinity baseline throw in. McYanko gets it into Williamson, who steps outside the three-point arc, trying to drive against Jones. Kick it across to Selway. Back to Williamson, top of the key, 3-ball in flight, good.
Ah, there you go. Well, that time he got his feet set and was able to eye it up, knock that 3 down. Good shot by Jonah Williamson.
Single-digit deficit now. The Hillers get it to within 8. Avonworth with the ball, 7:05 to play third quarter. Jones, Bellinger, 3-ball Werner, answers.
Well, I tell you what, he's on a heater. Whew. That's his 5th 3 of the game.
33-22. Avonworth plus 11. Williamson comes up top to take the feed. Has Jones' hand in his face. Feed to Georgie. Back cut. Ian McYanko off the window and in.
Yeah, nice cut by McYanko. Better pass that time by Georgie. Good finish, Ian McYanko.
33-24. Avonworth by 9. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. For the Hiller Holiday Classic Championship matchup. Last night's winners, Avonworth and Trinity, squaring off. Bellinger deals left side. Luke Neal brings it back to Bellinger. Little stutter step there by Jones. Finds a cutter. It's Neal down low. Off the window too strong. Tip up won't go. Followed by Kostelnik. Lob it ahead to Selway. Has Jones going with him, and Jones fouls him. And that will send Selway to the free throw line.
Well, he blocked that off the backboard pretty strong.
Third foul of the game on Jaden Jones, second of the quarter. And Andrew Selway at the stripe to shoot 2. Missed 2 of 3 free throws in that opening quarter.
I'm going to say he makes both.
In fact, the first make, the third shot in that trip, was the first point of the game.
Yes, and he's good on the first. For 10 points here so far this afternoon.
5:59 to play in the third, 33-25 the count. Second shot also good. Margin trimmed to 7. Selway approaching 30 points in the tournament.
He's done a remarkable job for a sophomore.
Bellinger picks up his dribble in the midcourt.
Yeah, just what you don't want to do.
He got bailed out with help from Werner. Werner cuts through. Kostelnik stays with him. Ball goes to Shields and then eventually in front of the Avonworth bench to the high post to Lutzenheiser. His little jump shot won't go. Rebound for Ian McYanko. Try to force it ahead to Selway and it's picked off. There's too much traffic there.
Yeah, that's just not a good pass up the sideline with the defender right there. And you got to be able to see that. Just dribble it up. Don't pass it.
Bellinger takes it far side. 3-ball well short. Good follow. Rebound knocked out of the hands of the follow by Shields, but he was fouled as well.
I think that's on McYanko.
Hiller standing watching the rebound come back toward the shooter, and Shields coming after it.
Well, he followed his shot, which is what you're supposed to do. Got his hand on it, and then McYanko fouled him.
Inbound goes to Luke and Neal up top, almost tipped away by McYanko.
Look, watch 32 and Kostelnik. They're going after each other. There should be a call here any moment.
Werner gets the ball. Kostelnik squares up to him.
That's a foul. They got to call that.
And now Werner shoving in. High off the window. Lutzenheiser for the deuce.
His first basket.
And he is shaken up.
I think he turned his ankle off the shot. I don't think it's bad, though. He's all right. That was Luke and Neal on the ground.
Yeah, bucket for Lutzenheiser, his first of the game.
Yeah.
35-26. Avonworth +9, 4:45 to play, third quarter. McYanko back to Williamson, tried to let traffic clear. High post, got away with a walk.
Yes,
Georgie,
he did.
3-ball short. Rebound cleared by Jack Crawford.
Bodies flying everywhere here last couple possessions.
Crawford cross-court feed into the corner. Kick it back out to Bellinger. Near the scorer's table. Now near side to Crawford. Trinity matched up man-to-man across the board. Over the shoulder pass into the corner. Williamson goes out to challenge Crawford. Ball comes near side. It's Shields on the dribble. Selway forces him wide. Turnaround jumper for Shields won't go. And Shields goes and gets his own rebound again. 3-ball. Werner, good.
Oh, boy.
Second chance. The Hillers stood around and watched.
Werner, 6 threes so far in his game. It's pretty good, Bob.
38-26. Selway catches a pass in the near corner. Werner out on him. Williamson launches a three-pointer.
Oh, there you go. Jonah Williamson heating it up a little bit.
38-29. Williamson now with 8. A couple of trays in this quarter. 9-point lead for Avonworth. Werner guarded by Kostelnik. Shields sets a pick to get Kostelnik off of him. And now the ball goes the other way. Bounce pass. Crawford open three-pointer. Air ball going toward the seats and stepping out of bounds was Lutzenheiser to get to it. 3:08 to play, third quarter. Proudfoot and Kahn check back in for Trinity. Looks like McYanko and Kostelnik will sit.
Hillers can cut into this lead further with a score in this possession.
Ball right side goes to Proudfoot. Bounce pass just gets through to Georgie, trying to muscle his way into the paint. Kahn, open three. Good line, too strong.
Boy, that was a good line. I thought that was down.
Lutzenheiser alone to grab the rebound. Avonworth +9 and the ball. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Selway forces Bellinger to pick up his dribble. Over the shoulder pass to Crawford, and now an Avonworth timeout. 2:34 remaining, third quarter. Avonworth 38, Trinity 29. Back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Avonworth led by 11 at the break. 5.5 minutes into the third. Trinity has only been able to shave 2 points off its deficit.
But they're right in this game. That's not a big lead, as we saw yesterday. The Big Macs of Cannon McMillan had a 12-point halftime lead, and that dissipated quickly.
Luke Neal looking for the athletic trainer, so he's going to find that. Werner gets open for a three and hits it, his 7th of the game.
This is one of the best shooting exhibitions I've seen in a long time. 7 threes by the lefty.
Back to a 12-point lead, or to a 12-point lead now at 41-29. Selway to Georgie out on the right wing, and now to Williamson. Williamson offhand, a little push off. The ball out to Kahn. Now the Hillers go through. Kahn puts up a three-pointer off the front of the rim. Rebound off Georgie's hands, goes right to Crawford.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a quality shot there, Bob. That was quick.
1:50 to play in the third. Bellinger deals to Crawford. Williamson and Werner now involved in the wrestling match.
They're going after each other.
Bellinger for three. That spins home. It's his first field goal.
And here's my concern for Trinity. Avonworth does such a quality job handling the basketball. You get too far behind, they'll hold it on you.
9 3-pointers this afternoon, and now a steal by Shields. Ball knocked loose. Hiller's trying to get to the loose ball, and they get possession and get a timeout call. Good hustle there by Camden Proudfoot to get to that loose ball. 1:17 to play in the third. Trinity with its second timeout. 44-29 Avonworth back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
Ian McYanko tried to check into the game, but he got there after the first buzzer and cannot get in. So not allowed to substitute in. You have to report before the first horn sounds. Right side to the corner. Back up top, Williamson for three, gets it. He's got 11.
Well, he's loosening up. What a display from the three-point line here in the last few possessions.
44-32, just under a minute remaining. Third quarter, 12-point Avonworth lead. Side of the lane, Arlia takes it around, back out front, now to the far corner, three ball well short, and Arlia battling, and Williamson and Arlia said to have touched the ball last.
I thought it went off of maybe Williamson. I don't know, we'll have to look.
And now McYanko will check in, Selway sits.
A few of the Avonworth faithful aren't happy with the call. Couple choice words for the officials.
35 seconds remaining. Williamson gets open for a three. It's off the back of the rim. Werner rebounds and kind of volleyball chest passes it out of there to make sure he doesn't get double teamed.
I'm surprised they took it as quickly as they took it. It was a good look. I thought he had it.
Hiller's down 12. Just under 20 seconds to play in the quarter now. Crawford on the dribble. Backs away from Kahn. Werner, and now the ball to Shields. 5 seconds remaining. Shields on the dribble. Little pull up and hits it.
Wow, what a hard shot. Goodness.
And the quarter comes to an end. Avonworth 46, Trinity 32 after 3. Back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
At Slovenian Savings and Loan, they understand you want convenience. That's why their mobile banking app allows you to bank from anywhere, anytime. They also know there's no substitute for personal, one-on-one service from someone who cares about you and your family. Founded on honesty, integrity, and trust in 1925, and that will never change. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Slovenian Savings and Loan on Boone Avenue in Strabane. SlovenianSavingsandLoan.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthodontics isn't just for children. Orthodontics is for everyone. Choose good orthodontics. Doctors Bob and Ron Good and Dr. Cullen Doyle are board-certified specialists in orthodontics and facial orthopedics. Good Orthodontics has offices in Mount Lebanon, Washington, and Pleasant Hills. See all the good a simple smile can do. Call Good Orthodontics, 412-344-4663. Excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics.
Go to the fourth quarter. Avonworth will have the ball and a 14-point lead.
Well, I'm looking at the scoring of each team. Look at the distribution by Avonworth, Bob. I mean, they've got a number of players in the column. And then you go over on the Trinity side, they really only have 2 scorers. The other guys have chipped in a little bit, but the diversity that Avonworth has been able to show, I think, has really helped them.
Selway and Williamson with 11 apiece for Trinity, but nobody else has more than 3, and there's only 4 other guys that have scored at all.
Exactly.
A couple of trays, Proudfoot and Kahn. Field goals for Georgie and McYanko. On the Avonworth side, 21 for Werner, 9 for Shields, but then you get 5, 3, and 4 different guys with 2s.
Right.
Illegal screen set there, and Arlia, I think, is going to get tagged with this one. So possession arrow turns into a turnover.
Well, that's a good stop. So Hiller's got to just chip away. You got plenty of time, 7:52 left.
14-point Avonworth lead.
One possession at a time. I like where they're going to Williamson in the post.
Williamson keeps the dribble behind the back. Ball goes to Kostelnik. He's going to the hoop to score.
Beautiful drive by Kostelnik. They needed that.
His first points of the game.
And that loosens the defense up a little bit, Bob.
46-34. Crawford starts to the low block, puts up a shot, and Jonah Williamson going to get called for a foul.
Boy, he didn't have to foul him. Just put your hand up. That was never going to go in.
First foul of the game on Williamson, first of the quarter on Trinity. Jack Crawford at the line shooting 2. Avonworth 3 for 5 at the foul line tonight.
Make it 3 for 6. Boy, he just got up there and boom, boom, and shot.
5 of 9 yesterday. Second shot is good, 1 of 2 on this trip, and Crawford with just 3 points on the evening. Down the lane goes Kostelnik, and he is knocked down hard. Foul called.
Man, I tell you what, 2 strong drives by Chase Kostelnik. Again, I mentioned last night, I really like his athleticism. Kid plays extremely hard. Got to make these free throws now.
Couple of foul shots for Kostelnik. First one on the money. Selway checks back in for Trinity. Kostelnik, 3 quick points here in this fourth quarter. Back to the foul line after the foul on Werner. Second shot no good, and Crawford rebounds the miss. Crawford, coast to coast floater, hard off the window. And the iron rebound grabbed by McYanko.
Well, if you're Trinity, you just take that all day long. You want them to shoot those quick shots.
Selway, jump pass out to Williamson in front of the Trinity bench. Now bring it back. McYanko, a little push shot. Can't get it to roll up and in.
Oh, that was a nice drive, though, by McYanko. Just a little short on the shot, on the release.
And he got forced a little deep.
He did. Tough angle.
He couldn't go up really strongly. And boy, Lutzenheiser and Kostelnik with a wrestling match going inside. Shot won't go, and a rebound, another chance for Avonworth.
Yeah, and Coach Frank's telling him, hey, slow it down here. Let's move the basketball. Little half-court trap. Nice steal here by the Hillers.
Williamson dribbles through traffic. A little trouble with that, but now able to bring it up the floor. McYanko gets into the paint, finds a cutter. Kostelnik lays it in.
Beautiful pass. Fantastic pass that time by McYanko, and a great finish by Kostelnik.
47-37. The Trinity hole is 10. Avonworth going to get across the timeline and use a timeout right at 6 minutes to play. 47-37, Avonworth by 10. Back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Freedom Transit's bus routes service the Washington and Canonsburg areas and extend into downtown Pittsburgh, McDonald, and Monongahela. Children 11 and younger ride free, and seniors 65 and older receive free bus fares on fixed route service. Conveniently use the Freedom Transit app to pay for your bus fare. Freedom Transit cards, also available at the Washington Transit Center. Freedom Transit, connecting people who live, work, learn, and play in Washington County and surrounding areas.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and keep the warm and cozy in. Visit a loan officer today or apply anytime online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729.
Trinity has trimmed the deficit down to 10, 6 minutes to play. You got any, you want to get to around 6 in the next couple of minutes, I figure?
Well, if you can get it down to 5 or 6, then you're right there, and I think the game changes. Right now, if you're Avonworth, good timeout, by the way, by Coach Frank, you're not in a hurry, but yet the last couple possessions, they were firing them up. 14-point lead. You need to nurse that when you're in the fourth quarter, but they didn't quite do that. Now Trinity's in a good position. Just got to stay solid on the defensive end.
Shields behind the back, able to take it far side.
Well, and I wouldn't go a delay here, but that certainly looks like what Avonworth's starting.
Bellinger picked up by McYanko. Picks up the dribble, and McYanko knocks the ball out of bounds. Was trying to get an entry past the Lutzenheiser, battling there with the Camden Proudfoot.
This is what Trinity did last night. Remember, Bob? They got a little conservative, and that lead evaporated for them.
5.5 minutes to play. 10-point Avonworth lead. Bellinger feeds it back out. Crawford put it on the deck. Shields, and his shot rattles home.
And that's a tough shot. 11 points for Shields, but what a difficult little runner he made. Pretty good defense, too.
49-37, Avonworth by 12. McYanko take it far side. Selway into the lane
walked.
And travels.
Yeah, got away with a little stutter.
Didn't get away with it.
And no, he tried to get away with it.
Anthony Georgie checks in, and Kostelnik will sit. Yeah, just under 5 minutes remaining.
A bad turnover there because he made the little shot, too.
49-37, Avonworth by 12 here in the championship game. Bellinger on the dribble. Guarded there by Camden Proudfoot. Bring it back to Bellinger and out of Crawford.
The Avonworth players, some of these guards are really, that's going to be a turnover. Some of these guards are strong physically, Bob.
Quick whistle on the over and back.
Yeah, I don't know if that was over and back, by the way.
I think McYanko ended up touching it before the Avonworth player did, which would have negated it.
Exactly.
And if McYanko lets it go, Avonworth can't touch it.
Right.
So it's going to be a Trinity ball, but Hillers get maybe bailed out.
Oh, that's a good break for the Hillers.
Selway to Georgie. 3-ball in flight, but an offensive foul call. Georgie hit the shot.
And he made it. Not quite. That's Williamson?
It is on Williamson. That'll be his second.
Not sure what he did, Bob. I didn't see it.
Illegal screen.
Okay. Not sure if that freed up Georgie or not. Might have.
Well, it didn't. I think it was off the ball to set up for rebounding.
Oh, boy, that's a tough call then. That's
Avonworth by 12. 4:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Bellinger and McYanko. McYanko trying to stay with Bellinger, who gets separation, now picks up his dribble. Gets it to Werner. Nice screen set by Bellinger to get Werner free. Down the lane alone goes Shields.
Oh, that was just way too easy. Sometimes when you're double teaming, that's what happens. You leave a man.
McYanko to Georgie out in front and scored. Trinity takes a timeout. 3:49 to play. Fourth quarter, Avonworth 51, Trinity 39. Back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
3:49 to play fourth quarter. The Hillers trail by 12 after the bucket there by Anthony Georgie, his second of the ball game. Trinity has 2 timeouts remaining, and they need Avonworth to go on a severe drought and turnover fest.
Exactly, and you see the Hillers, they're going to be up pressing, and that's a good move there by Coach Ferrari. I mean, it's not inconceivable. A lot of time left, only down a dozen, but they got to get something going on the defense right here.
Avonworth also with 2 timeouts remaining.
Need turnovers and stops, not layups.
Feed ahead to Werner, behind the defense, and Werner scores a deuce, his first of the game. He has 23 points tonight.
Yeah, he's had a great game. I mean, he's been unbelievable from the three-point line.
53-39, Avonworth plus 14. Built an 11-point lead at the break. Trinity got to within 7, but that's as close as the Hillers would come here in this second half. Williamson takes it down the lane, muscles a shot up, and he is fouled.
And I think he could do that pretty much at will. Get him some space, let him operate a little bit. And you get to the foul line, Bob, the good news there is it keeps the clock stopped, gives you an opportunity to pick up points.
But you got to hit him.
You got to make the foul shots. He missed the first.
Trinity was just 5 of 12 last night.
4 of 8 so far this evening. Not good enough.
Second shot is good. Williamson now with 12 points in the game.
Full court pressure.
And Avonworth, no panic. Back and forth. And now on the bounce, and a volleyball pass ahead. Wrap it back out. 2 bounce pass gets through to Werner. Williamson reaches in against Bellinger, finds a cutter underneath. Lutzenheiser for the easy bucket.
You know, they don't look like they haven't played together here. These football guys they're really playing well tonight, I think, don't you?
Indeed, and able to run plays and travel call.
I don't know. Did he travel though? I mean,
no, I don't have a travel there. He was dribbling the ball when he fell over his teammate.
Why is that a travel?
Yeah, he's dribbled. Well, he did. Okay, I'll give you the carry.
Okay,
carry up over in a carry.
All right, I didn't see that part.
Yeah. He controlled the ball while falling over a teammate and carried. Now turnover the other way. Selway going in against Bellinger, and Selway travels.
Travels again. That's turnover. I mean, they created the turnover, and then he traveled. Well, he'll get better at that. He'll get stronger, too. Just a sophomore.
2:35 remaining in the game. Avonworth plus 15. Hillers knocked the ball loose, but Avonworth controls it, get it ahead. It's Jones to the far side. Lutzenheiser pass to midcourt. Bellinger goes high to grab that. Now back to the left side. Avonworth, very deliberate, well-schooled in this
they
kill
really
the clock
are.
stuff.
They're impressive, Bob. They're doing a nice job.
Cross-court pass to Werner. That one went over
Off
the top of the
backboard.
basket.
Unbelievable.
Bounce pass off the window. 2 minutes to play in the game. 55-40 Avonworth with the lead. Selway reaches in and took the ball away from Bellinger. Bellinger trying to close. Selway lays it on the iron and scores.
Thought that was going to go away.
55-42. 100 seconds remaining in the game. Lutzenheiser out on the wing.
Boy, that was a dangerous pass.
Bellinger and Shields in the midcourt. Bellinger to the far corner. Lutzenheiser able to get the ball to Shields, and they'll take it back out to midcourt. And the Hillers eventually will step in and foul. And it's going to be Williamson. Third foul on Williamson, third on Trinity in the quarter. 1:24 remaining, and Avonworth playing with Trinity at arm's length.
Tell you what, impressive performance by Avonworth this afternoon, Bob. I really am impressed.
Reach across. Selway going to pick up his second foul. That's 4 on Trinity now in the quarter.
But again, when you have a player that makes, how many threes did he make tonight?
7.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's going to help your offense a lot.
9 threes in the game for Avonworth.
Yeah, that certainly is the difference.
Down to 1:15 remaining. Profit trying to stay with Crawford, or Shields rather. Ball into the corner. Werner, pump fake, work it back across to Shields.
Look at the spacing, though. I mean, they're really spaced well. They know where their help is.
Bellinger, Lutzenheiser, and back to Shields. And a foul now as Profit comes out and fouls Shields. And that will put the Lopes to the foul line. I have 4 of 7 in the game.
And that's what I have.
First shot, line drive, rattles in. Got it just over the front if you can get that.
That's right. Take it.
It's going to go in if you just get it over the front. 52.7 seconds to play. Avonworth plus 14. Second shot rattles out. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Lutzenheiser. Trinity ball, but down 14 with 50 seconds to play.
Yeah, just not enough time at this point.
Well, credit to Avonworth. They had a 14-point lead at the end of 3. Williamson for 3. That's good. He's got 15.
Nice to see him knocking some trays down. He's been kind of on a drought.
56-45, and we're going to get a foul call coming around from behind.
Well, he dribbled right into the trap. I just would have continued to trap him, not foul him.
Ian McYanko called for the foul, and that's going to put Carson Bellinger to the foul line to shoot a couple. 29 seconds remaining. Bellinger with 5 points today, 12 in the tournament. First shot good.
Make it 6. 6 for 10 unofficially for Avonworth from the line. The Hillers are 5 for 9.
Avonworth won with 40 points last night and going to have almost 60 here this afternoon to beat Trinity in the championship game. Williamson another 3. That won't go. Kostelnik rebounds, and Lutzenheiser going to get called for undercutting, I think. And that will be the 4th foul on Avonworth. His 3rd foul. Trinity ball at the baseline with 21 seconds remaining. Final score is the only thing yet to be determined here in individual scoring. Williamson get it out. Kostelnik for 3. That's off the glass and the iron. Rebound grabbed by Jaden Jones. Avonworth does have to get it in front court, at least I think, depending on how quickly referee Mark Wise counts. Lutzenheiser has the ball knocked away from him, out of bounds.
That'll be it.
The ball game ends. Avonworth 58, Trinity 45. We'll recap it for you when we come back in just a couple of minutes here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Slovenian Savings and Loan is here for your life, your future, and your dreams. While life's pace seems to get faster and faster, Slovenian Savings and Loan still stands by its traditional values of honesty, integrity, and building personal relationships. Enjoy all modern conveniences to make banking easy, combined with a down-to-earth, face-to-face way of doing business. Slovenian Savings and Loan on Boone Avenue in Strabane. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthodontics isn't just for children. Orthodontics is for everyone. Choose Good Orthodontics. Doctors Bob and Ron Good and Dr. Cullen Doyle are board-certified specialists in orthodontics and facial orthopedics. Good Orthodontics has offices in Mount Lebanon, Washington, and Pleasant Hills. See all the good a simple smile can do. Call Good Orthodontics, 724-225-1114. Excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics.
Freedom Transit's Pittsburgh Metro route services park and rides in Washington and Cannonsburg, including Bow Street and South Point to downtown Pittsburgh. Conveniently use the Freedom Transit app to pay for your bus fare. Freedom Transit cards also available at the Washington Transit Center. Our riders enjoy a car-free commute, avoiding traffic and parking. Downtown stops include Gateway Center, Boulevard of the Allies, Smithfield Street, and East Busway.
14-13 Trinity after one. Andrew Selway's high off the window buzzer beating three-pointer gave Trinity the lead for the last time. Avonworth opened the second quarter on a 9-point run and never trailed again. 7 was as close as the Hillers would come after Avonworth pushed the margin to double digits. And they don't look now, but here come the Antelopes, winners of now 4 of their last 5.
Well, and I'm telling you, I liked the way they played today. Very disciplined in the half-court offense, but they did a really good job moving the ball offensively, Bob, side to side, and they kept Trinity's defense on their heels throughout the evening. But when you shoot it as well as they did from the three-point land, you're going to be hard to beat. Now, can they shoot like that every night? No, obviously, because last night, Thomas Werner, he didn't make a three-point shot. I don't even know if he scored a point. I can't remember. But
did not.
Cannon McMillan kind of gave the game away, and you look at it tonight and you go, well, maybe this team isn't as bad as it appeared, and they're not. They're a good basketball team, and they're going to cause some people problems, no question.
Game one in that second quarter by Avonworth when they got a 3 from Thomas Werner, 7 points off the bench from Will Shields, 3 from Luca Neal. In that quarter, and a deuce from Jack Crawford, another from Marco Arlia, outscored Trinity 17-5, and they win the game by 14. There's your ball game right there.
There's your margin. And let's look at Trinity for a moment. One of their problems is who is going to score if it's not Williamson and Selway. They've got to find some other combinations that can knock down some shots. Kostelnik has scored 5 quick points in that short period of time. Maybe it could be him. Who knows? But the good thing for Trinity, Williamson seemed to get back into the flow a little bit. Andrew Selway is a very competent player for a sophomore, can make shots. But, I was a little bit surprised. I really thought Trinity would have an opportunity to win this one tonight. Unfortunately, the balance of Avonworth and the three-point shooting did them in.
Trinity led 14-13 after one. Avonworth with that 17-5 advantage in the second gave the Lopes a 30-19 lead at the half. 16-13 Avonworth advantage in the third. Trinity outscored Avonworth 13-12 in the fourth. It set our final Avonworth 58, Trinity 45. Thomas Werner with 23 points to lead all scorers in the game. 14 more for Will Shields off the bench. He had 12 off the bench last night, 14 today, 26 total points in the two-game tournament. Avonworth 7 of 11 at the foul line, helping them improve to 4 and 6. For Trinity, Hillers led by Jonah Williamson's 15, including 4 3-point buckets. Andrew Selway, after 18 yesterday, adds 13 more today, 31 in the tournament. And nobody else in double figures for Trinity. Hillers 5 of 9 at the free throw line in the game, and Trinity falls to 3 and 7. Time to recognize our player of the game, brought to you by Washington County College Center, operated by Community College of Beaver County. We'll have that for you after our final break.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and keep the warm and cozy in. Visit a loan officer today or apply anytime online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Start strong and stay local. CCBC's Washington County College Center gives you the edge to get ahead. High school students can learn to fly before they drive with our Aviation Academy. If helping others is what you do, let us help you. Advance from LPN to RN and open new doors in your healthcare career. Or get ahead in college by earning general education credits. No matter your path, we're here to help you move forward. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
And with 23 points and clearly the difference in the ball game, 7 3-pointers here this afternoon. Our Washington County College Center CCBC player of the game is Thomas Werner. 23 points. Did not score yesterday. 23 points here this afternoon, and clearly the difference in this one. Do want to make mention Andrew Selway finished the tournament with 31, leading scorer in the tournament, and Jonah Williamson right behind with 30.
Well, those two are very capable scorers. They got to find some other players to help along. 45 points. It's tough to win a lot of competitive games only scoring 45 points, Bob. So they got some work to do, but they're a young team, and I like the direction that they're heading. Good to see Jonah Williamson make some threes. He's been struggling a little bit. Everybody puts 2 and 3 guys on him and makes his day a tough one. But I thought he handled adversity well this afternoon. But let's credit the other team here because I thought Avonworth played outstanding.
Today's game on the WJPA Sports Network brought to you in part by CNX Dreamfields, making your dream field come true. By First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, people you know, people you can trust. By Freedom Transit, take the bus and skip the hassle. Log on freedom-transit.org for details. By Good Orthodontics, excellence is a good choice. Choose Good Orthodontics. By Slovenian Savings and Loan, big enough to serve, small enough to care. And by Washington County College Center, operated by Community College of Beaver County. Tomorrow afternoon, catch the Sun Bowl on WJPA AM starting at 2 p.m. Arizona State takes on Duke. Then Friday and Saturday, we'll bring you start-to-finish coverage of the 21-team Tri-County Wrestling Tournament from West Greene. Coverage starts Friday afternoon at 3, and we'll follow that up with 5 NFL games, 2 on Saturday via Westwood 1, 2 on Sunday thanks to Sports USA, and then the Steelers and Ravens close the NFL season Sunday night. Thanks to both head coaches, to Athletic Director Mike Wall, Assistant Casey Alderson, Scott Donnelly, and all the folks here at Trinity. From our partner Tom Drakely, Floor Director Jason Tennant, Brett Gambita and Noah Tennant on camera, and Sid Vicious producing in our Washington studios, I'm Bob Gregg. Thanks so much for being with us. From the Hiller Holiday Classic Championship game, your final score, Avonworth 58, Trinity 45. For more than 80 years, we've been Pennsylvania's radio sports leader. This has been a presentation of the WJPA Sports Network.